Let's go ahead and talk about Dennis Prager. And before we talk about him and apparently some very, very strange things that he has decided to leak out of his mouth hole, let's go ahead and get into the fan art section first here. So the first bit of fan art, and the only bit of fan art today, by Ivana Dragmeyer, is Raz on her way to commit a... I can't say the word because you all know why. It's very expensive to make me say that word. But commit crimes in the name of that particular empire. Dr. Strangelove style. So thank you very much for the fan art submission, Ivana Dragmeyer. If you want your fan art shown in a future video, you always have the ability to drop it into the Discord channel. I'm not going to say it, Ivana. Even if you put it in fan art, I'm not going to say it. And you can't make me. That said, though, one more thing. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already over on YouTube, please consider doing so and hitting the bell notification icon. Damn it! Fucking Dave Sawara! I guess I could say it when you do that. I guess I could say it when you redeem 50,001 channel points. Fucking... God damn it. Why did you do that? Here I am, trying to do a regular fucking video, talking about Dennis Prager, and you have to sit here and drop a literal bomb on the chat. What is wrong with you, anyway? Dame Sawara, thank you very much for redeeming 50,001 channel points to force me at channel point gunpoint to say... Oh, well? God, I hate my life. Anyway, back to Dennis Prager, which ironically will make me hate my life less than saying that word. I think. Really, Striker? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm trying to talk about fucking Dennis Prager. And you guys keep on dropping. How many of you have saved up 50,000 channel points? How fucking long does it take to save up that many channel points on Twitch? How long? This was planned, I swear to God. Thank you very much for redeeming 50,001 channel points, Striker. So that you can force me to fucking say, oh, whoa? God, this is embarrassing. Matters how often and how long you stream. Hey, look, it's not my fault that my streams are like 10 to 12 hours long. Okay, maybe it is my fault, all things considered. Anyway, Penis Dragger, let's go. Jeebus. Anyway, alright. Give me my usual reasons to want to just not be part of the human race anymore, Dennis.
Most people, even college has not fully knocked this out of people, most people do assume that it is innate to women to want to have a child, to want to have children.
Okay.
So when a woman says...
Hold on, Dennis. I'm going to let you talk for just a second. But, yeah, a lot of people do assume that it's innate for women to want to have children. Despite the fact that there are plenty of examples of people who just simply don't want to have kids. Like, it's just not on their agenda. But, you know, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead, I guess. And continue on here.
When a woman says, I don't want children because of a certain issue, I don't know if people judge her harshly. I do.
Why? Why would you judge a person harshly for not wanting to have kids? They just don't want to have kids. And besides, what's the certain issue? Like, literally any issue. Somebody could just say, I don't want to have kids. It could be, I don't want to have kids because I don't want the medical complications. Or, I don't want to have kids because I don't have a whole lot of information available to me, or money available to me, or literally like any of the resources available to me to have kids, Dennis. Why would you want to bring a kid into that world? There's also antinatalists, which I'm not one, but you know, they would argue that it's immoral to bring people into a world that is largely going to force them to suffer. Why the fuck does it matter to you if a different woman doesn't want to have kids? It's not like you're able to shoot anything but dust these days anyway.
I think she's an idiot. But it's not most people are judging her harshly. It's that most people are just confused.
Okay, so you're going to speak for everyone else that they're not judging her harshly, they're just confused. But then for you, it's that you are judging her harshly. So this is where we get, like, at the very least you understand that not everybody else is a monster like you. At least you get that, I suppose.
Why do I think she's an idiot? Because I don't believe for a nanosecond that the world is on the verge of extinction due to global warming. It is.
Wait. Where did global warming come in? Is there... Okay, so here's my assumption. My assumption is, in this clip, there is context that I am missing. That there is a woman who both believes that global warming is happening and also does not wish to have children. That is my assumption. Because I don't think Dennis would pull that out of his ass. Normally, they try to, you know, get somebody who is paid for by the Koch Foundation to pull something out of their ass, and then they cite them as a source. But I guess I guess then the certain issue was global warming, I guess. Nikki Shmup, thank you for the 24 bits.
Why do I think she's an idiot? Because I like oil money.
Yeah, that's largely it, I guess, for Dennis. Okay, so now that we know that there is at least some context that is missing here, there is likely a woman who I do not know about who does not want to bring kids into the world because global warming is a problem. Let's continue.
Is one of the many, many lies that people who with college degrees believe.
Wait, you think that global warming's a lie? You literally think global warming's not happening? Hold up. Lunar Muse Serenity, thank you very much for redeeming your points for an owl. Let's see here. Let me see here. So, from NASA's website, before we continue here. So, what do we know? In brief, direct observations made on and above Earth's surface show the planet's climate is significantly changing. Human activities are the primary driver of those changes. Earth's climate has changed throughout history just in the last 65,000 years. There have been 7 climate cycles of glacial advance and retreat, with the abrupt end of the last ice age around 11,700 years ago, marking the beginning of the modern climate era, and of human civilization. Most of these climate changes are attributed to very small variations in Earth's orbit. The current warming trend is of particular significance because it is unequivocally the result of human activity since the mid-20th century and proceeding at a rate that is unprecedented over millennia. They even have a source here. Citations. Citations are useful. The citation here is from the AR6 Climate Change 2021 paper, the Physical Science Basis paper. Citations are good, people. They're useful. Earth orbiting... It is undeniable that human activities have warmed the atmosphere, ocean, and land, and the widespread rapid changes in the atmosphere, ocean, cryosphere, and biosphere have occurred. Genalu, thank you very much for redeeming your points for an... You fucking monster. Continuing on with the article. Earth orbiting satellites and other technologies and technological advances have enabled scientists to see the big picture, collecting many different types of information about our planet and its climate on a global scale. This body of data, collected over many years, reveals the signals of a changing climate. The heat-trapping nature of carbon dioxide and other gases was demonstrated in the mid-19th century. Their ability to affect the transfer of infrared energy through the atmosphere is the scientific basis of many instruments flown by NASA. There is no question that increased levels in greenhouse gases must cause the Earth to warm in response. Ice cores drawn from Greenland, Antarctica, and tropical mountain glaciers show that Earth's climate responds to changes in greenhouse gas levels. Ancient evidence can also be found in tree rings, ocean sediments, coral reefs, and layers of sedimentary rocks. This ancient or paleoclimate evidence reveals that the current warming is occurring roughly 10 times faster than the average rate of Ice Age recovery warming. Carbon dioxide from human activity is increasing more than 250 times faster than it did from natural sources after the last Ice Age. Like it's almost as if we have evidence that global warming is happening, and that it's not a lie. And that it's been happening for a very long time. And it's been happening faster and more often because of us. Boy, that's so weird. So, Dennis, what else do you have to say for yourself? I mean, you've already think that women who don't want children are fucking stupid, and you also don't understand how science works. What else can you possibly say to make me lose faith in you as an individual person?
That's all it is, my friends. I don't deny the world is getting warmer. Did you know, for example, that far more people to this day die of freezing than of warm?
Okay, there are more people. One, it is harder for humans to exist in a really cold environment than it is for us to exist in a very hot environment. From what I understand. Like, we have more civilizations near the equator than we do, say, at Antarctica. But the mere fact that, one, we know that the Earth is warming, and two, more people die of freezing has nothing to do with the data on what Earth's climate is doing.
Than of a warm climate? Did you know that there is a solution to warm climate? It's called air conditioning.
What? No, seriously, what? I need a hammer. I need a hammer. I need a hammer right now. You think air conditioning fixes the climate? Fuck. That did not... Nope. I still remember he said it. Nope. Gotta do that again. Okay. There we go. I have no idea what he said now. My day's doing much better. It is significantly improved after that head trauma. Imagine that. So whatever the fuck you just said, it must have been stupid enough for me to ram my head against a wall repeatedly. And here we are. So once again, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Well, you might not have much of a choice eventually. Jesus fucking Christ. Dennis... We'll just play that one more time. It might induce the head trauma once more. But let's try. Let's try.
Of warm climate? Did you know that there is a solution to warm climate? It's called air conditioning.
Okay. Kinda want to commit violence against myself again. Gonna avoid doing that for just a second. Dennis. Air conditioning does not change the climate. Air conditioning changes the temperature in a small, local location, usually enclosed between four walls, generally a house or a... Why am I burping so much? House, warehouse, any kind of building. Climate is not going to be magically fixed by an air conditioner. Dennis, I need you to do me a huge favor. please, I say this to many people on Twitter.com, and I'm going to say it to you right now. Could you please touch grass? Please. I desperately need you to touch grass. I desperately need you to go outside where there is not air conditioning to experience a world outside of your stupidity. Nick Bishop, thank you for the 24 bits. Air conditioning moves heat to an outdoor space. Where the fuck does the heat go, Dennis? Oh my god.
It's very effective. Anyway, women have bought this hook, line, and sinker, as we see in this article.
Okay, so there was at least a single person who it was referring to who wrote the article. I don't think that the actual context there matters terribly much, because I don't think that it changes his fucking argument. I don't think it will. Like, literally, a person doesn't want to bring a child into the world as it exists right now because we look like we're on a slippery slope into bad shit climate-wise. All evidence supports this. And literally any reason somebody doesn't want to have kids is a good reason not to have kids. Let me just throw it out there right now. Aside from all the climate stuff, aside from all of that, just ask yourself a question very, very quickly. If somebody does not want to have a child, are they the person that you want to make a parent? Just think about it for a second. And the ambassador, thank you for the 100 bits. Why do people freeze to death at night in the desert, even though the desert is hot in the day? Well, a lot of that comes down to the fact that deserts are areas of extremes. So extreme cold and also extreme hot. So you don't need a second. But come on, just consider for a second. If somebody doesn't want to be a parent, why would you want them raising kids? Why? Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. Dear God. Fucking hell. Anyway. Dennis. No. We're done. We're done with all of that. I hate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I think I broke. Stuff like this breaks me. Stuff like this confuses me. As always, everyone, if you want to support this channel and what I do, there are ways to do so in the description down below. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing so. And if you have not followed over on Twitch, please consider doing that as well. As always, though, everyone, insert end of video tagline here. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. If you want access to behind-the-scenes content for the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon. I do weekly vlogs over there, where I give real-life updates to what's going on behind the scenes on the channel, stuff that you don't really get over here, and even on Twitch. Patreon also helps the channel's stability a whole lot. Without Patreon, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Especially with the kind of content that I do, neither YouTube nor Twitch are the most stable sources of income. If you are a $20 and up patron, then you will be featured on the ending slides as shown in the beginning of the end credits. If you want to catch the streams where all this content comes from, then consider heading over to Twitch and following. And if you want to continue watching over here on YouTube, maybe consider clicking one of the end screen videos. And once again, I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me over on my channel. I wouldn't be able to do literally anything that I'm doing over here on YouTube without each and every one of you. So, thank you.